What's going on, you guys? It's your favorite movie YouTuber, The Hungry Movie Buff, back at it again. Sorry about the being gone for a while. I just had a beautiful baby boy. So, of course, as I'm sure a lot of you watching can kind of understand how that works, but he's doing great and everything. Mom and I are both doing pretty good. But that's kind of where I've been for a while, so that's why I kind of had to take a hiatus from doing movie reviews and everything. But, anyways, you're not here for that right now. You clicked on the video because I'm here to talk to you about the movie Weapons. Bunch of kids go missing at 2:17 in the morning for whatever reason. They run outside their door and they're never to be seen. Don't know what happened to them, and the whole movie is like a mystery of them trying to figure out what happened to the kids. And I'm gonna try and do a spoiler-free review, but this is one of those movies where it's sorry, my hand's kind of sitting weird, but it's kind of a hard movie to talk about and not talk about the spoilers. Uh, I will say overall, I really enjoyed this movie. But before I get into how much I liked it, I can understand how divisive this film is going to be. I can understand people loving it. I can understand people not liking it. Uh, it's by the guy that made, or the person, I can't believe I forgot, but yeah, I can't even talk, but I can't believe I forgot who it was that directed Barbarian. It's like midnight right now, so my brain's wrapped. But it's kind of goes a little bit wacky, but not as crazy as Barbarian. Uh, it's a really good story. The way that it's filmed, I really enjoyed. Kind of like I said, I don't want to get into the. I can't even talk about really how it was filmed. Because I'd have to kind of touch on spoilers there, but it was just kind of, it would cut from character to character and certain ways. And I thought, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, but I thought it was a very unique way of telling this specific type of story. Uh, there is an antagonist in the movie, and the person that plays the antagonist, I thought did a really good job. I was really creepy. I don't want to get into any more because that is very spoiler territory. And all I'll say is they didn't have the antagonist in the movie at all. Uh, or I'm sorry, they had it in the movie, but they didn't have him in the trailer, him or her. And overall, I really thought they did a really good job at that because just it gave more of a mystery going into the film and watching all the way up until you figure out what the mystery is, what's truly going on, what everything is happening and everything, why the kids ran out the door at 2:17 that morning. And I thought the lead actress, I am not familiar with her work, I don't believe. No, I'm dumb. I just had a kid. Y'all got to give me some credit. I'm working on fumes right now, but it was the main actress is the actress that played Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four, and I thought she did a great job at kind of portraying what her character was supposed to portray, the drama aspect of it, and just her going through the emotions of the whole situation. Because, and I'll say this because it's not a spoiler, it's in the trailer, but essentially everybody, it's just her class, and everybody's asking her for answers because it's nobody else in the school except for her class. And she does a great job portraying that character of going through those emotions, like I said. And overall, I really, the suspense and the horror, I like it because, I mean, there are a good bit of jump scares throughout the movie, but it's one of those movies that doesn't necessarily rely on them. And that's kind of a problem I have with horror movies nowadays, is a lot of movies nowadays have issues where they rely on the jump scares and they're like, oh, it's a horror movie. And it is, don't get me wrong, but it's like when the only scary thing is in the movie that you have is somebody randomly going boo every 5 seconds, I don't find that amusing. And I kind of like the story that they go into on here. And I know I'm kind of stuttering on my words and everything, but I'm really trying my best not to get into spoilers, like I said. But overall, I love this movie. My fiance hates horror movies, but I really want her to watch it. She's going to hate me for making her watch this, but I really enjoyed it and think that it's a film that I'd like to share with her. Uh, but overall, I mean, we still got a handful of months to go in this year, but I would say alongside Fantastic Four, I'd probably put this in my top 5 of the year, just because out of pure rewatchability. Because I mean, I know a lot of people say this on YouTube, but I'm kind of the same way. I I put my top 10 of the year, kind of. I base it on what I would actually go back and rewatch. Not just did I have a good time, but I never watched it, but there's rewatchability. And Weapons really did a good job about me wanting to go back and watch it, like renting it, or just buying it on Blu-ray or 4K or whatever. But overall, like I said, I'm kind of rambling. It's late, but I really highly recommend, if you like horror movies or just suspenseful thrillers, and you got the time this weekend, go see this on opening weekend. It deserves the ticket money. It deserves all the attention because it's a really great movie. But like I said, I understand that this is going to be a very divisive movie, and that not a lot of people will like it. A lot of people will love it, and not a lot of people will like it. And I just overall, that's my thoughts on the movie. I kind of wish I could come back and watch it again. I'm not really sure if I'll do that. I might put out a spoiler review for this movie. If you want me to, put it down in the comments. Just let me know if you want me to do a spoiler review for this movie, because like I said, I don't want to get into that in here. I want people to know it's a good movie, but not have the enjoyment spoiled. But anyways, if you want that done, the spoiler review for Weapons, put that in the comments. Let me know if you want it. And if I get enough people that are wanting the review and everything, I'll go back and whether I'll rewatch it then do the spoiler review, or I'll just do the spoiler review on top of everything. But anyways, guys, I'm kind of rambling, so I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys checking out for another video. Look out for more videos in their near future. Just kind of getting settled with the baby, so kind of bear with me. But I appreciate you guys checking out for another video. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment something down below. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of the movie, if you've seen it, or your hype level for the movie. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you out in the next one.